to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ball State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency in this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Looking downfield, it's Kelly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cardinals are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little room. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Flashes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, golden flashes. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his man. It's Weatherly. They'll immediately call timeout. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Kelly. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a heat. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Diggs Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Caught in the backfield, it's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the 1st down. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll go to Garcia. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Flashes with the 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Hey, there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
His drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Pulls it in. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. With the catch, it's Hamilton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. He's out of bounds, not nearly enough to pick up the first down. At least he stopped the clock before this desperation 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build.